Good morning, class 11s. We are currently doing the chapter Indian Sociologist, and we've completed all of the Indian sociologists mentioned in your textbook except for M.N. Srinivas. So, with this video, we will be completing the chapter, and yeah, please make sure you people submit your assignment because it is very important for you people to keep track of all your assignments or your answers up to date in your copy, and then it'll be easier for you in your examination, right? So please do the work. Okay, so let's begin. Srinivas was a student of Ghurye. So you remember we studied about G.S. Ghurye earlier. So he is a student of Ghurye in the Bombay University. Okay, so the doctoral thesis of Srinivas was titled Religion and Society Among the Kurgs of South India. So he did a field work among the Kurgs of South India, and then his doctoral thesis was Religion and Society Among the Kurgs of South India. He became the head of a newly created department of sociology at the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University at Baroda. So he became the head of the department of sociology. Before working in this university, he was working in Oxford University, but then he resigned so as to come back to India and work in an Indian university. So Srinivas, he worked extensively on caste, modernization, process of social change, village society, etc. So he has dealt with such concepts, okay, in his academic life. So Srinivas helped to establish Indian sociology internationally, as he got one of his 2 doctoral degrees from Oxford and had also worked there. So yeah, earlier we studied that he had his doctoral thesis under the title Religion and Society Among the Kurgs of South India. So he had 2 doctoral theses, okay. So one was from Bombay University and one was from Oxford, and he had also worked there. So since he had connections, international connections, he was able to expand Indian sociology internationally, okay. So he has worked extensively on village studies, okay. So Srinivas conducted his field work in a village near Mysore. So field work basically means you go there and then you study that area, study the people, their culture, their activities. Okay, you actually go to to that place itself. So he focused on ethnographic study of the village. Ethnographic study basically means a type of study which studies the custom, the people, the lifestyle, their culture, traditions, and all of that. Okay, that is an ethnographic study. M.N. Srinivas, along with scholars like S.C. Dubey, D.N. Majumdar, made village studies dominant in Indian sociology. So people like Srinivas, Dubey, these people worked on village studies and made it important in Indian sociology, as an important part of Indian sociology. So Srinivas's writing on village were of 2 kinds. Number 1, ethnographic account of field work. Ethnographic account basically means where you write about the customs, the traditions, the culture of the people, okay? And number 2 is historical and conceptual discussions about Indian village as a unit of social analysis. So this is the second one. He has also worked on a lot of concepts which is not there in your textbook, like westernization, Sanskritization, dominant caste, okay, modernization, but then it's not mentioned in your book, so maybe like later you all will study. So he gave utmost importance to the study of village. So he focused on the study of village. He considered it very important. So Louis Dumoux criticized Srinivas and argued that study of caste is more important than the study of village. So this person, Louis Dumoux, said that why are you the study of village is not as important as the study of caste, because caste system, even if villages disappear, even if the villages change, caste system will always be there. So Louis Dumoux says that no, village study is not important, you have to study caste. So he is criticizing Srinivas. However, for Srinivas, Village was important and village served as a unifying identity, and that village was significant for the rural social life. On the other hand, Srinivas argued that no, village is very important. You have to study village in Indian sociology because village, it unifies, it is a unit of unification. Okay, it unifies people and different cultures. It brings together different cultures. So that's, village is very important. Okay, and is very important for a rural social life. And then this Srinivas, he also criticized Charles Metcalfe. This is Charles, okay? So it's not mentioned in a book, but I just gave the name because like Srinivas had also criticized Charles Metcalfe's idea that villages are unchanging. It doesn't change, it is self-sufficient and little republics. Self-sufficient basically means that the village can produce everything on its own without depending on any other source, okay, to maintain their life. So yeah, Srinivas criticized all these ideas as given by Charles Metcalfe. So lastly, Srinivas was in favor of village study and showed that villages were never self-sufficient and static and was engaged in various social, economic and political relationships. So Srinivas, he denied, okay, he rejected Metcalfe's idea and said that no, villages, they are not self-sufficient, villages are not static, they do change, and villages are engaged in various political, social, economic relationship. So this is the end of the chapter and also the end of your syllabus. So from now I will be posting videos on each chapter, okay, so that you can revisit it and understand it again, like a revision, or maybe first study. Probably you haven't touched it yet. Anyway, all the best, okay.